Blake Jones here. In this episode of How Do You Do That, we're going to go over using power grades in Resolve for enhancing your color grading experience. Now what we're going to do in this one is I'm going to show you how to create a power grade that you can use to incredibly speed up your color grading process when you're working. Power grades are a fantastic tool for building a library of effects that you can carry across from one project into another. The difference between power grades and gallery images is that gallery images are per project, whereas power grade libraries are per user. So with that in mind, let's get started and let's have a look at it. So you can see what we have here on the upper left-hand side. We have our power grade library, timelines, and stills. Okay, the power grades they function identically to what you would see in stills, but the difference is that power grades are actually stored per user, whereas the stills or gallery libraries are stored per project. So what happens here is if I come over to power grade, and let's say I can just do a grab still in this area, and it will grab a still in this area with the effect that I've applied. What I'm going to do for this tutorial is I'm going to create a new power grade library. Put my cursor to the left side here of the graphic user interface. Right mouse click on here, and as you can see, you have the option of add a still album or add a power grade album. Let's add a power grade album. Now we have an empty album here in this area. Now the first thing I want to do here is, we don't need our OpenFX plugins switched on. So what I'm going to do here is, let's do So what I've done here is actually created 6 parallel nodes. And here is my first node for the basic grade for the shot. Now what I want to do here is in this one, in node number 2 here, I'm going to come up to color, and then we select presets, and we'll do red. And then we do the next one, we do green. And then the next one, we do blue. And then the next one, and so forth, will continue to yellow, cyan, magenta. Now what happens with this now is I can then come over here, and I can also label these. Okay, what I've done too, I did a little added thing here. I've actually labeled the nodes. And I've also assigned a color to them as well. I don't have, unfortunately, under node color, I don't have a red, so I had to sort of make do with orange on there. So green, blue, yellow, cyan, magenta, and then we have that like so. So now what we can do here is simply come through and select grab still. Now what happens now in grab still is if I select the reference image here in the power grade library, right mouse click on this and select display node graph, you will see here the node tree that will appear. Okay, so what we want to do here is let's close this for now. And I'm going to come up to a shot like this. And let's reset our color correction. Okay. And then what I want to do here is just grab this, bring it down like so. And as you can see, it automatically copied the correction, and now I have 6 qualifiers built into the shot automatically. So for example, if I select blue, I'm going to get blue like so. And then if I want to get into the magenta here in the picture, this will change anything that's magenta in the shot. And now the advantage too that you have here by using the fixed qualifiers, you don't have to go through and qualify a color and then change the qualifications. It's automatically pre-done for you. So if I come down here to the qualifier window on the color page, you can see here the preset qualifications that were done automatically. So as you can see, there's red, green, blue, yellow, cyan, and magenta. Okay. So now what happens next is, let's say if I come here and I want to adjust red, but the airplane is not exactly, it's more of a bit of an orangish red. So I can then come up to my highlight button and just change my centering a little bit until the airplane pops in. There I have it. Comes out of this. Now when I change this, I can change like so. But for example with blue, the blue fell into the qualified area automatically. So all I have to do is just change this, and I've got my lift, gamma, and gain controls inside that vector. So this is a really super fast way of creating a 6 vector qualifying correction that you can move around. Now what happens with power grades too is that you can, for example, if you just want to export this one particular power grade, so what I can do then is I can right mouse click on this and then select export, and then you can export it as a JPEG. And then it will create 2 files. It will be the DRX file and also the JPEG file. The DRX file is actually the correction for it. And then if you import it into another system, all you have to do is select the JPEG file. The DRX file will follow along with it automatically, and then you can bring it in. So this is a great way of actually moving effects from one system to the other. And if you want to create your own library and share them with your friends and things like that, this can be done as well, and this works perfectly well for this. So this is a super fast way, and this is an effect that is super easy to build, and it works extremely well. So as you can see, you've got red, green, blue, yellow, cyan, magenta. Easy for you to go through and set that up, and you're all set to go. So there we have it. For more information about training services, have a look in the comments below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Think about subscribing to my YouTube channels. This way you can be alerted to all the new upcoming videos. And also, think about becoming a Patreon member. There are a lot of great perks there. Also, have a look at my new video podcast channel on Spotify. I'm constantly going to be doing interviews with new industry people there, and it's a great way to learn about the business. Thanks again for watching, and look forward to seeing you back soon. Have a great day.